up, family? Welcome back to the Brandon Brews channel. Happy Saturday to everyone. It is Saturday, and let me tell you my schedule. So, I was regional before, but now I am local. My off days are Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and I start at 3 p.m., but it is actually 9 a.m. Judging from the title of the video, you already know what this is about. So I am headed, I just had to pick up something to eat, but I am headed to my truck and take it to Oak Creek, which is in Wisconsin, which is about 2.5 hours away. Only in a truck. Well, you know what? I'm bobtail, so I may get there a little sooner. I don't have a trailer. But we got some things we got to get fixed on this truck, and so that's what we're taking it to do. Let's talk about it. All right, so what's going on? Yesterday, and this is in a previous video, I was at a TA service station getting my taillights looked at and repaired. Well, it turns out the lights are working, so it's not the light issue. It wasn't a fuse issue. I don't know if it's a computer issue. It's like a relay type of situation. The tail lights do not work, but the brake lights work, the four ways work, all of those things work. And he even put the electrical meter on there to see if any circuit, if it was getting it, if anything was passing. So he did all of that, and he wasn't able to fix it. So he called Marten, and Marten called me and said, yeah, we're gonna have to get you to a dealer. So and so this is new to me. So like when I was regional, I was spoiled because we had a terminal. We literally had a terminal 15 minutes away from me, and at the terminal we had a shop. So when anything occurred that needed to be fixed, and this is another thing too, like you can't even say like having a brand new truck nothing will go down. Like I remember I had a 2024 Freightliner, and I remember driving headed to South Dakota or North Dakota, one of the Dakotas, and I had a check engine light cut on, and that truck only had, like, at that time it had like 17,000 miles. So if y'all know anything about like technology, it fails, especially like the new stuff. That's why I'm a tech head, but part of me, like my car, when I bought it, it did not have all the little crazy safety features, and I loved it. But not only that, it didn't have a digital cluster, it didn't have all that. It has digital part analog. Because I'm just kind of like if I'm driving down the road and my whole digital dash just goes out, like, or it needs to be restarted, like, that's a lot. That means I gotta pull over. But analog, analog ain't failed us yet. Usually your analog speedometer and all of that, it ain't going out until like you get like 200,000 miles. Then that's when it's gonna like do something funky. So what they're having me do, I am going to take it to the Oak Creek, Wisconsin, and then they are going to Uber me home because today is Saturday, and maintenance recommended that I just take it Monday. But my fleet manager was like, well, if you take it Monday, cool, I'll get you Uber to go home. So apparently, I guess this may be like, you ain't getting the truck the same day. Because I'm thinking, like, if I take it up there, if I get on the road at 5 a.m., get up there 7:30, 8 o'clock, that I should be able to get it that day. But it doesn't look like that. And not only that, this is kind of like my first time ever actually taking a truck to a shop. Like in my Freightliner, when I would have an issue or something, when I got back home, I would put it in the shop on a Friday, and by Monday they got it fixed. So this is something different. On the flip side of this, I must say I am very impressed on how Marten really cares for their drivers and their livelihood. So you see that also, yeah, I got to get the airbags replaced. I think there's 2 airbags that really need to be replaced. There's one that I can see, but the tech yesterday, he's seen from under. So we're going to get all of that fixed. But I must say that Marten really takes care of their drivers, because I'm very, very new. And just first impressions, they give you breakdown pay. So I'm getting paid today, paid tomorrow, however long it takes me to get the truck. And they do advertise these things on their website, like when you go to them. And like the fleet manager, it's the first thing she said, oh, well, you're going to get breakdown pay. I got paid when I was at the TA waiting to get my truck fixed, or getting the truck seen. So that was downtown pay. I seen it come up today. They added it to what happened yesterday. So I do love that aspect. Like when they say, hey, this is what we're doing, this is what we're doing. Like on my last check, when they said you get a orientation bonus, I seen the orientation bonus. It didn't take 2-3 weeks, and then I forget. No, it just happened. So far I don't have, like, I already know, like, if you're running a truck 24/7, stuff can break down. So the best you can do is just go get it fixed and whatever. So I'm not mad at that. And I'm kind of glad, though, that it is happening on a weekend, that it can kind of get there hopefully by Monday, at the latest Tuesday. Hopefully I can get it Tuesday and I can get back to working. My off day, though, is Tuesday and Wednesday. So we'll see how we're going to figure that out. But at this point, I don't even mind going to get the truck on a Tuesday, because I'm getting taken care of. Now, if I was having to, like, if my truck is in the shop and I'm not getting paid and all that, then that's a different story. I'd be like, y'all go get the truck. Y'all pick it up and bring it back to me. I should have to go get it and all, and I'm not getting compensated. So I must say, it does appear, and I did talk to a few other drivers, and they have said this too. They said Marten does take care of their drivers. They take care of their people. So I do like that. So let's go get in the truck. I'm going to pre-trip it and get on the road. Go on and drive down to Wisconsin. Right, y'all. We are here at Kenworth and Oak Creek, Wisconsin. Just put the truck in the shop. They said they'd give me a call Monday, and my Uber is coming to pick me up to take me back home. But they did call me Tuesday and say it was ready. Tuesday, they said it was ready. So, and what my company did, what Marten did, they gave me an Uber. And that's what they did when I dropped it off. They gave me an Uber from Oak Creek, Wisconsin to here. And so, so when it's time to pick it back up, that's the way I went back. So they gave me an Uber to go pick it up. I get there, sign off for getting the keys and all. And this is the thing. This is why it's important to do your pre-trip, because I was like, well, it's at the shop. I thought for a second, I was like, it's at the shop. They checked it. It's at the actual dealer. Like, it says Kenworth. The KW that I have on my steering wheel, this is their truck. So I'm like, yeah, of course they looked at everything and checked everything out. Of course. So I put my stuff in, unlock it, put my stuff in. And I go and, like, do a quick walk around just looking, because it's bobtail, so it's easy to look. And I noticed the airbags. And I'm like, wait, hold on, that's the same. And actually, that airbag looked worse. It looked worse than it did when I needed it to be checked, because I believe I could tell that 3 of them needed to be replaced. Yeah, so I take a picture of it. Then I go back in and I'll be like, hey, I'm not a mechanic, but I know I told you guys that the airbags needed replacing. That's what I said. Well, he looked in the system and he said, oh, they said the airbags were leaking. So they found the leak and fixed it. I never said the airbags were leaking. I never said there was a leak. So if it was a leak, I guess it was a very small one. So I never heard it leaking. I could never tell that I was losing air pressure, because it probably was very, very small. So I showed him the picture and I said, well, this is what the airbag looked like. And this is the worst one. He looks at it, zooms in, and he can't believe it. He's just like, wait, what? So he was like, let me go outside. So he goes outside And he took pictures of all four. And then I think he was texting and communicating with the tech who actually worked on it. And he was just like, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry we had you come out here and this is not noted. No. So then he started looking at the computer, and I guess they didn't have all of them in stock. So this is Tuesday, mind you. So I had to Uber back home, all the way back home. And so I knew it wasn't going to get fixed that day because he said they didn't even have the parts. So Wednesday occurred yesterday. So today is Thursday. So my off days are Tuesday and Wednesday. And I didn't mind being off or whatever, but I needed to work Wednesday. So what they did, they paid me for Wednesday because I'm taking Saturday off. So we got that hooked up. But today is Thursday, and we're on our way to get the truck. I'm praying that everything is fixed and they replaced everything they're supposed to. But I have been at home all those days. So I think in one of my videos, I was telling you that people don't take time. I didn't take time off between jobs. Yeah, I didn't have to because, look, I got the time off. And then not only that, I got paid. So thank God for that. So we are getting ready to get in our Uber. And I'm going to take you guys along. Stay tuned. All right, y'all. It's cold. I had my head out at first, but yeah, it's cold. We are here at the truck. I'm waiting for my pre-trip clock to come back to me. I did pre-trip the truck. Here we are. I still really have not settled on the name. I did ask some people, what should I name this new truck? Because I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out its personality. You got a personality that I'm still trying to figure out, like I just said. So, but yeah, we did our pre-trip. And all our airbags are replaced. Having brand new airbags. You see those? See those? Those? Yeah, so we all set. Everything is looking good. What's crazy on this truck, as you see, these are singles. But of course, they're not doubles. So this has been interesting. Thing about it is, like, see, like this truck, this is what my Freightliner had. It had double tires. And it never happened to me, but what I've learned is, like, if one of those boys go flat, at least you can drive it a little bit more, like, to get out of the way. So, because you still got a tire on that whole axle, but if one of these go, baby, we out for the count. We down. We pulling over and we need help. So, also, Marten does give us a tire gauge that I love. I've already checked it. All my tires are 100 PSI. So that's what they want all our tires to be. Like, literally, they want you to check them. So we've done that already. Here it is, actually, right here. So just put that on your tire. And this will just pop out and tell you what the PSI is, which is pretty cool. All right, I'm about to get in the truck because it's cold. Waiting for this clock to come back, and we'll be ready to get on the road. Also, there was a few other things. There's a few other things I asked them to check out, and they did actually do it. When I first got this truck, I did notice the, oh wow. I'm still figuring stuff out on this truck. I did notice on this truck that the windshield washer motor was not working. But I don't know if that was a thing that it just never worked. And whoever had it before me just never said nothing. But I need that. It's going into the warmer season. Not only that, it's like you need that. That's part of your pre-trip. It's part of something on the truck that needs to be working. So that's why I told them about it. And I'm looking at it now, and they like literally replaced the arm. Like the whole arm is brand new. Yeah, the whole entire arm is like brand new. I'm happy about that. So what I plan to do today, I'm going to work today. I usually start at 3 p.m. But since I had to come here and get the truck, And shout out to my Uber driver. She was amazing. She was like a mom. I know she is a mom, but we had a good conversation. When I got out the car, she was like, "Oh my gosh!" She's like, "Oh, awesome rider." She was like happy because we had a good conversation. We talked. We didn't talk the entire time, but we talked majority of the time. I usually don't even be want to talk the whole time, but like she was very welcoming and warm, and we just talked about a lot. So that was that. Yeah, gonna wait for this clock to get done and hit the road.